This is F1 Petrolhead here. So this is my career mode series, and we have Marussia, 20th or above, HRT exactly the same, Caterham, 16th or above, Toro Rosso, 14th or above, Sahara Force India, 12th or above, and Williams, 10th or above, and that is all in the Drivers' Championship. So do I go Toro Rosso, Force India, or Williams? Well, I decide to go for Williams because they are pretty much the quickest car. And Pastor Maldonado was a bit crash prone in 2012. Yes, I know my Formula 1, but I'm hoping he won't crash or get any penalties, all that stuff, because he's my teammate, and we need points for the team. So, yeah. Now, just showing you that the teammate challenge will become active at this Grand Prix. And long race weekend with full qualifying, 25% race because that's the minimum you can have, and TV pod as my camera. So go into the difficulty: braking assist, ABS off, racing line off, traction control full, gearbox automatic, and pit assist off. Realistic rules and flags, full, car damage, legend AI difficulty, and no flashbacks at all. So it's going to be a challenge because I am still learning with no racing line as well. So it's going to be a massive challenge, but it should be a good challenge. And now going to practice, and there is only free practice 3 to be honest. But also F1 2013 has just been released. Well, they've released trailers and some gameplay. So yeah, and it looks really good to be honest. They've got classic cars, and Grand Prix mode is back, which is good. Anyway, now with the RS Open, we're in 14th at the moment, and now braking for the first corner, we make a little mistake, make another little mistake, and open the RS, and we're around. And we've lost our front wing. So, on our 6th lap, not necessarily what we wanted in our first Grand Prix, but you know, it's the first Grand Prix of the season and it was only in practice, so we can still do qualifying and the race. And we finished 15th practice, and our teammate finishes in 7th. Sebastian Vettel finishes in 1st for Red Bull, and he is the reigning world champion, back to defend his title. But you know, he's going to have a tough season. Everybody is. It's going to be a long, hard season, and we'll see where we go. And to be honest, I might move teams during the season. Depends who I get, or who offers me a contract, really. And I would be happy for next season if I move to Lotus or Mercedes. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And I am showing you my fastest lap in qualifying, and I'll show you if there's any big no knockouts. So, loading my setup and putting it down to the lowest fuel mix, and then now putting it up to the fastest fuel mix and low fuel to be quickest. And now we brake for the first corner, and we just run a little bit wide, get a little bit of grass, open DRS earlier than we did in practice, and don't spin it around. But we didn't make as much of a biggest mistake, so we didn't have as much grass on our tyres. Now braking here and going through down the gears, we had to switch to gear 1. And now coming around here, and we open DRS again, then close it quickly, then open it again, and we set a 29.702 in that sector. Now open DRS again very early, and we are trying to go as quick as possible, braking a little bit after 100 meter board. So we have a little lock up, and then we get some grass on our tyres. So we lose a little bit of time there, but we try to regain that in the next sector as we set a 54.256 there, and open DRS just before that curve there, but most of the time it's afterwards. And now up into 7th gear. Braking here is hard because you have no shadows. Well, you do have a few shadows of trees, but no meter board. And then braking there is also hard because there is no shadows whatsoever. then braking down here very hard. I think it's just at the last board, then open DRS around the final corner as well, and now we are on the run to the line, and this was our quickest lap, and it is a 1:29.929, and we are in 18th. So our teammate finishes that session in 3rd as we are out in Q1. Not what we wanted for the first race of the season, but it's only the first race and we are just going to be hoping for some points. So what can I say about that? Disappointed. I'm disappointed. But we will try and have a better next race, and it should be good. Well, this race should be good anyway. Anyway, by the way, you can please leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you're new for weekly F1 content. And you can follow me on Twitter at F1HeadPetrol. Or you can just type in F1 Petrolhead and you'll see me. So, yeah, teammate challenge. Pastor Maldonado out-qualified me as he qualified 12th and I only qualified 18th. Anyway, the top 3 is Lewis Hamilton on pole, Sebastian Vettel in 2nd, and Fernando Alonso 3rd for Ferrari. So it's McLaren, Red Bull, then Ferrari, the top 3, and we're going for the normal fuel strategy, making sure we're starting on a fresh set of options, which we are, and hoping we are, and thinking about pitting on lap 6, we'll decide later out on track. And now going to the track. So yeah, we're just hoping for a good race, hoping to get some points, to put points on the board early. And as we said, and I want to join Mercedes or Lotus by the end of the season. So we want to do well to impress them. And by impress them, I mean beat both their drivers. So we're in 18th, and we have Kobayashi, Ricciardo and Glock in behind us. In front of us is Ricciardo and Kovalainen. Now we're away, straight up to the rich mix, and we are using all of our curves down here. We're way up into 15th. Now braking for first corner, no contact. Now we're battling for 10th with Kimi Räikkönen, and we get past him here and braking, and we make a little contact with Webber and Rosberg, and we're in 6th, and Rosberg's going very slowly, so we give him another little tap right here, and now he's all over the place, which is not what we want because we're right behind him. So now we give him another little tap as he runs wide, and we go up the inside. Now we have Grosjean in front of us and Rosberg behind us, and Grosjean has just gone off into the distance. So lap 6, and we do decide to pit, even though our tyres, to be honest, aren't that bad. So pitting now, and now coming into the pits, switching up to the rich mix as we want to have a fast outlap, and a McLaren and Lotus and Mercedes further us in. That was and we lost a bit of the footage there, but that's okay as our stop is 3.519, and Button was the only McLaren that followed us in, as Hamilton is well leading. So we rejoined in 12th, and we should gain our position as we see some carbon fibre. I think that was from a Sauber, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And we are cutting to the end of lap 7 as we go wide, and we have Schumacher right behind us in our tail, and he is pushing hard. He's up with the DRS, and we make our one defensive move. People come out of pit 27, we pass a Ferrari, and there's Webber for 5th, and so he's still getting his tyres up to temperature, and he's slightly open to DRS, but he's still getting up to speed and we use the curve and the speed, and then we lock up and go into the gravel. So Webber and Hulkenberg pass us. We just want to finish in 7th point now because I think Hulkenberg has made a stop, but now cutting to lap 7 and the end of lap 7, and Alonso sets fast lap on a 1:28.464, and strangely right now Schumacher goes into the pit, and so now we have Button minus, but now we're up in 6th as Hulkenberg also strangely pits. So now we're up into 6th, but I'm happy about that. But Button's going to give us a hard time. Hamilton wins the race. Coming down to the line, it's going to be a drag race, and we finish ahead of Button in 6th. And Button did have damage to his front wing as he tried to pass me and hit my car. But, you know, we finished 6th, exceeded our objective of 12th. So we finished 6th, and we are there in the Drivers' Championship, and we are 8 points behind Lotus in the Constructors, and we are 4 points ahead of Sauber, and Formula 1 is back. Yes, indeed it is, with a bang. So, yeah, and Mercedes, I think and Force India and Sauber, we will be fighting with them. Anyway, yeah, it's been a good race, guys. We got points on the board early. So yeah, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to my channel for weekly F1 content. This has been F1 Petrolhead. So you can follow me on Twitter as well at F1HeadPetrol, or just type in F1 Petrolhead and you'll see at F1HeadPetrol. That's me. So follow me on Twitter and subscribe if you're new to my channel for weekly F1 content. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe again. And this has been F1 Petrolhead, and I'm out of here. See ya.